So there's this rumor on TikTok that they're going to replace Biden on the ticket. And Jesse Waters was on Fox just the other day talking about it. Is there any truth to this?
Are you going to vote for Biden or a replacement?
No, ma'am, of course not. I don't care what parts on who Donald Trump touches and who he brags to about it. I love Donald Trump. I would only adore him more personally if he were to molest my mother.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and in the green room, about to go on in a few, a caller just said he'd vote for Trump if Trump molested his mother.
I love Donald Trump. I would only adore him more personally if he were to molest my mother.
Michael in Woodbridge.
Only on C-SPAN, folks. You heard that right. The C-SPAN phone lit up like a switchboard at the Bates Motel when a real psycho called into the show to profess his heartfelt devotion to Donald Trump, even if it meant violating his own mother's modesty. This personal compromise of ethics shouldn't be too surprising, though. I mean, leave it to the Republican to step on the woman's rights for the sake of proving their devotion to a convicted felon. When did defending a convicted felon become an American value? Leave it to the Trump cult to blur the lines.
Is there anything that he could do to lose your support, Danny? Anything at all?
If he slept with my mom, that would probably be, I wouldn't be cool with him with that. But actually, now that I think about that, it'd actually be pretty cool. So actually, probably nothing. No, there's nothing you could do to me.
They are always willing to sacrifice someone else while giving Donald Trump a free path to do whatever the hell he wants. It's absolutely pathetic. What kind of crazy thinking makes you call into a talk show to profess your love to a convicted felon that's already been found guilty of sexual abuse and paying off a porn star and say that you'd be okay if the same guy was feeling up your mom? How far down the rabbit hole of denial have we gone when someone claims they would still vote for Donald Trump even if he molested their mother? It would be shocking to deal with this up close and personal.
So there's this rumor on TikTok that they're going to replace Biden on the ticket.
A rumor on TikTok? Yes. The caller resorted to talking about conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories combined with having Donald Trump filling up his mom. What a moron. We can't even tell if MAGA is being serious anymore. Was the caller joking? It really doesn't matter. The point still stands that they don't care how awful Trump is. They'll support him no matter what. To prove this point, take Right Side Broadcasting Network Jessica Rivera's report from the field. As the two reporters snaked around a Trump rally, a revved up MAGA moron rambled about Donald Trump being a sitting wartime president and destined for 3 terms.
Donald John Trump is our current sitting wartime president, commander-in-chief of the military.
Yes, so let's talk about that.
Rattle Trap, Rattle Trap, 1776 Nation. On Facebook, his name's Derek Johnson, retired Army veteran. He shows how everything is in place, that he's going to be a 3-term president minimum, serving minimum 12 years.
All right. Sounds good. We'll have to look that up.
Good God. Talk about dumb. But these are folks that RSBN is attracted to. The morons attempting to spell out a seemingly nonsensical phrase only added to the stupidity. Leave it to RSBN to sink into the sewers and report from the bottom of the septic tank. This is a clear example of moronic journalism at its worst. The interactions on C-SPAN and RSBN reveal a troubling reality. We can't even tell if MAGA supporters are being serious anymore.
What's the biggest or the scariest thing that's happening in this country that no one's talking about right now?
That's a really good question. I would say probably electric cars and holograms. That's fucking scary shit. That's something we all got to be prepared for. And AI is scary, but it's not going anywhere. We got to learn how to live with it and learn how to deal with it.
Is that something that you think Donald Trump would embrace as something that he would find scary as well?
I think so. I think he would embrace it, and he'd also take care of it somehow. He's got a good business mindset. You know, he didn't get all the way to the top for no reason. You know, he knows what he's doing. I have faith in him. He's like, you know, it's like having like your cool dad in office. You know, he's going to take care of everything, and it's going to be good. You know, when he's there, it's good. When Joe Biden's there, it's a little scary. It's like, Grandpa, get the out of the living room and go back in the kitchen.
The caller who claimed he would support Trump no matter what was probably joking, but it shows that many don't care how awful Trump is. They'll support him regardless. This blind loyalty, even in the face of serious accusations and ridiculous claims, highlights the extreme partisanship in our politics today. It's a stark reminder that we have a choice: stay ignorant and follow Donald Trump blindly, or educate ourselves and make informed decisions, like voting MAGA out of office. The future of our political landscape and societal norms depends on that choice. We're in a fight for the soul of our country, and we cannot let MAGA morons dictate our future. And that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.